My food's exploding. I'm still at work, but I'm done with work. And I'm getting ready to get in the car. And, ooh, it's hot. Hang on. I'm getting ready to leave work and drive to Hot Springs, Arkansas for just the night, and tomorrow I'm gonna like go for a hike, just explore the town. But here's what I'm doing. I'm heating up dinner. I brought a little thing of kale and my vegetables, my Trader Joe's Indian vegetables. But yeah, it's about a 3-hour drive, so I wanted to bring food so that I could just eat on the way. Plus, I leave here in 2 weeks and I have an insane amount of food at home that I need to eat. I know I don't need to eat it, but so much food at home that I want to finish so I don't have to like move it with me or leave it there where I'm staying. I hate moving with food. It's like annoying. It's like, why couldn't I have just timed this better? Say hi. Remember Cassandra? She's giving me a list of things to do in Hot Springs. I already made my list, but
let me see.
We got more. Oh, well, I need to stop the video. But what's your list?
Diablo's is a new restaurant that just opened up. It's Mexican. It looks great. I've never eaten there, but it looks great from the outside. And it's new. I like new. The Waffle House. The Pancake House.
Pancake shop.
Pancake shop. Downtown
Something
Hot
like
Springs.
that. Okay.
Totally.
Worth
French
it?
toast. Best ever. Okay. And for pizza, if you want pizza, because I'm a pizza connoisseur. But Grateful Head Pizza.
Give the
Grateful Head Pizza
in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
In Hot Springs, and their cheese sticks are to die for. You could skip the pizza, just have the cheese sticks. Okay. The Arlington in Hot Springs is historical. Gangsters ran the town at one point, like in the 20s and 30s. So when you walk into that hotel, you feel like it's probably haunted. So you got to tour it. But along that strip of shops and whatnot, there's like fudge shops.
Ooh.
Candy shops.
Ooh.
Rock shops.
Ooh.
So, it's fun.
I stopped at a rest area just now and I changed. I put on cozier, more comfortable driving clothes because I was still in my scrubs from just leaving work right away. My plan for tonight is to sleep at a truck stop because I would camp. I didn't want to like get there at dark. Like, it's already dark out. I didn't want to get there at dark and pitch a tent in the dark only to leave and explore town in the morning. So I've slept in my car only once before and it was an extreme success. I went to a Love's truck stop and I had a great sleep. So that's my plan again. Welcome to my humble abode. I've upped my game. I have a pillow, I have my sleeping bag, and I'm at a very well lit Love's, which means it's super bright in here because I haven't covered the reflective side of these, so all the light that is in the car is just reflecting everywhere. But I'm like figuring out my setup a little bit more each time. The main issue I'm having is with the black fabric that I'm using to cover. I hung it on like command hooks and poked little holes in the fabric so that they could just sit on the command hooks, but the hooks move and so they're not the most secure, long story short. But other than that, I'm really cozy and I'm gonna go to bed and it's like 9:30, perfect timing. It's the morning. I had such a good sleep here, except I was freezing. I'm still like shivering. I was not prepared for the weather, but I just took down my fabric and I'm cleaned up my bed. Oh my gosh, I'm so cold. And there's a Walmart like down the street. I'm gonna go buy a pair of sweatpants because I'm so cold. I only prepared for this with like running shorts to go hiking in. I didn't check the weather as usual. All right, I'm going on a little morning walk to warm myself up because it's actually like perfect hiking weather. It's 50 degrees, cool, sunny. I'm at Lake Catherine State Park, which is a little bit outside of Hot Springs, and there's a lake behind me. I'm trying to get to like a scenic overlook. All right. Let's see how it feels before I think we're good. Reminds me of the bridge at my summer camp. I swear I'm like the donkey in Shrek where he's like, I'm looking down. I don't like it when it creaks. It's like, is it gonna fall any second? Well, I don't know if this is the scenic overlook that they were talking about, but check out this view. I got a little bench and an overlook. It's like, looks like a castle. The stairs that go down there, it reminds me of a palace. And then you could just like jump in the lake, which of course Alana would not do because she doesn't like murky water. The light on the water though is so beautiful down there. It's so echoey in here, so I'm gonna talk quietly, but I'm at the Fortis bathhouse. Look at this beautiful room. This room is really pretty. The bath areas feel like Harry Potter bathrooms. Like old type thing, you know. I feel like Moaning Myrtle's gonna pop out any second. I look like I'm going for a, you know, Arctic ski. I made it to the watchtower. It was like half a mile climb up, but very steep. So, took it out of me. It's really fun to go explore new places, but I have to admit, even though I do enjoy my alone time, it's really not fun to explore these places by myself, I'm finding. I just like, I don't know, it's not as memorable unless you have someone with you. So that's something else that I am considering now when I look for next contracts is, do I have anyone in the area that I can hang out with while I'm there? Because otherwise it's just like I could go hiking anytime. I don't know, it's just more fun with friends. I didn't go up the tower. I think you can like take an elevator and get a view of all of Hot Springs from it. But honestly, I just like wasn't feeling it. It was kind of crowded. I just want to be outside. So I'm walking to another trailhead, hopefully, to Goat Rock. Grabbed a coffee in town. Very good, by the way, Collective Coffee. And now I'm headed to Anthony Chapel. It's this like beautiful glass chapel in the woods, and I've just seen pictures and it looks so pretty. It looks like there's a wedding happening, so I doubt we'll be able to get close / in it. I made it back home and I was so excited because I have a box of Annie's mac and cheese that I've been wanting to eat. And I was like, ooh, it's gonna be so yummy after a day of hiking, but I just do not have the stamina in my legs right now. My shins hurt, like my bones hurt. It's 7:45. I'm gonna go to bed when I finish this. Anyway, but yeah, that was my day in Hot Springs. Oh, I have one more thing to say. I feel so much better now that I've eaten something and rested my legs, but I had another thought. I wanted to share a story from earlier. Remember earlier I was saying how I wish I was like with or closer to friends and family so that I could do things like explore Hot Springs National Park with friends and family. After I said that, I challenged myself in my brain to actually have conversations with people that I kind of bumped into. On one of my hikes, I got to this viewpoint and there were 3 like teenage siblings, and I offered to take a picture for them, and she handed me a point and shoot camera, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. I miss my old point and shoot. Like I haven't seen one of these in a while. And she said, oh, thanks, we're old school. I took the picture for them and then asked her, like, what did you mean by old school? And she said, well, we drove here from Kansas without smartphones. We don't have smartphones. And I was like, tell me more. Like, how come? Is there a reason? I got the sense that they had run away from home, but I don't know for sure. Just some of the things she said, I was like, it sounds like an interesting family dynamic. But it made me happy to see siblings like spending time together. I hope everything is okay with them, but it was just really like nostalgic. So that's it. That was my day in Hot Springs. I'm sure there's more in the park that I didn't see. I mean, obviously there's more in a national park than you can do in one day, but I'll save it for the next time. How's that? I'll catch you later. I hope you're having a wonderful day or a night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.